All right, guys, I think we're live. Let's shut this music off. Welcome, 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 everybody. Another Monday night hangout. We want to welcome all the new people, all the members that are here for joining us tonight. We're going to spend the next hour talking about, learning a little bit about XLN, our system, our community, our business ops, our traffic a little bit, and we're going to share some interesting stuff tonight. So want to also introduce a female on the panel tonight. Jen Moore is on the panel as our guest tonight and team leader. So for all you women out there, we got a female for you. So sit back, grab yourself a nice beverage, whether it be something cold or a cup of coffee, and sit back. We're going to drop some good golden nuggets for you tonight. So with that, I'm going to hand this off and pass it off to Bruce. Bruce, start it off, my brother.
Thank you, Paulie. I want to also welcome everybody and thank them for joining us tonight. You know, and I really want to talk to the newest person who's coming here. Like you said, you know, what is XLN? What is Extreme Lifestyles Network? You know, so that you understand as a new person. Just coming into this, you may have been invited through an email from our marketing system, from one of our members, or book, or maybe you were personally invited. Either way, we want to thank you for stopping by and joining us tonight to learn more about what we do. Basically, about a year ago, and I know we're coming up close on our anniversary. I keep on saying that. I really should find out the exact date, so I'm not guessing when the anniversary is, but I believe it's next month, same day, Paulie. You know, a year ago we created XLN for the average marketer. Basically, we have a very simple system in place called, you know, team or community plus system plus traffic equals duplicatable success. And this is a proven system. A lot of big teams use this strategy, and it works for several reasons. We lead with the community. There really would be no foundation to the structure of Extreme Lifestyles Network, because you have the support of the community, and you also have third-party validation when you invite somebody, new members who joins you in one of your business opportunities. When you invite them into the community, they're welcomed with open arms, and that means a lot, because, you know, sometimes it takes that communication, that extra communication, and that feeling of belonging to really give somebody more comfort in what they're doing and the decision that they've made. Okay, the third thing that the community can do for you is offer you extra training, just simply by you asking a question that you don't know the answer to, and somebody, one of the marketers, one of the leaders, somebody that maybe knows a little bit more about one, you know, general area of a question that you're asking, so that you can get the questions that you have answered. You know, not everybody knows everything, but when you have a community as large as we do, there's somebody has the answer, and sometimes more than one person has an answer, and they give 3 different objectives, which I like the most, because sometimes you're not thinking a certain way, and other people have different perspectives to offer. So it's very powerful, you know, to be able to come into the community and, you know, at no cost, just ask some questions and get answers to the questions that you have. You know, if you're a new marketer, or maybe you have some experience, when you come into this community, chances are you're going to recruit somebody that has no experience, and they're going to have questions. So the community's there for them. Very powerful. That's why we lead with the community, because it is the foundation of Extreme Lifestyles Network. And if you're out there trying to market alone, you really have nothing to offer anybody. But if you come into our community, you have the community to offer somebody, and that support. Very powerful to have that support system in place 24/7, because we have people from all around the world in our community in different time zones that can answer questions maybe when you're sleeping. So what I want to do, I guess, while we're on the community, Paulie, I don't want to go too far. We'll keep it in the community, and I'm going to pass the baton. I'll pass it over to you, and you can, you know, pass it on down the line, and anybody that wants to chime in about their experience with XLN is welcome to do so.
Yeah, sure, Bruce. I'll say a few things. Community. We're on the community. So when we developed XLN, that was our first priority, was getting a community. We find doing this many years out there in this business, you're going to find it tough, or people find it tough, to try and fit into a team, into a community, because it's hard to be out there marketing by yourself, right? Most people want to attach themselves to either a guru, a leader, a big team, or something to that effect. So, but the problem with that is that if you're new or you're an average marketer and you're not really good at recruiting or sponsoring, or not a big type of money earner, you get lost in the shuffle. You kind of get shuffled down to the end. Nobody pays attention to you. Nobody helps you. It's very, very tough, and what happens is you get frustrated, and you eventually quit, and you're on to the next shiny ball syndrome. But it happens to be something that goes on. You just can't help it, because the problem is that these leaders or these gurus or this guy you're joining his team, he only can work with so many people. That's the problem, okay? There's only a certain amount of people you could actually work with in a day and actually get anything done. So who's he going to concentrate on? He's going to concentrate on the people that are putting money in his pocket. So what happens to the average marketer or the beginner or the newbie, right? They don't get any help, all right? So that was a major problem when Bruce and I saw when people were joining teams and leaders of a person in a company and stuff. That seemed to be a big problem, and we said our first priority was to make sure we had a foundation, a community, a team in place, more like a family, really, because that's how XLN is. It's a family where we duplicate ourselves, all right? Because like I said before, there's only so many people we could work with, so many people we could get to in a day, and once you get to be big enough team in the hundreds of the thousands and then the thousands, it's practically impossible to get to everybody. So what we do is we duplicate ourselves, and we created team leaders. And as you can see, there are team leaders on the panel tonight, alongside of a lot of team leaders in the chat right now, like Susan and there's Sophia and Wade and Mark and everybody. There's a lot of us back there. So when you come into our Facebook community, because that's where all your questions, all your answers are all on Facebook. That's the way we communicate. Social media is big today. So why not take advantage and create yourself a Facebook group, right? Where we have over 5,000 people in that Facebook group, where somebody coming into our community gets invited into that Facebook group, where now they could get the proper help. So if it's not me, it's Bruce. If it's not Bruce, it's Jen. If it's not Jen, it's Brian, and down the line. So when that person, you coming into an opportunity, you're not going to know exactly what to do, because it's new to you until you get your feet wet, until you get up and running and get familiar with everything. Then it's something that you could go off and do your own. But when you first get into these opportunities and these systems, because we have systems, we have opportunities, we have traffic, we know there's questions coming. Okay, it's a known fact. So we need to know that your questions are answered. We need to take you by the hand and get you up and running so you can start making money. All right? So that was one of many reasons why we focused on a community first, because that was a problem in the industry. Okay? Too many newbies and people that aren't great at sponsoring or whatever, or people haven't had success. It was a major problem in the industry that they weren't getting the proper help. They weren't getting the proper. Nobody was answering their questions, and we kind of solved that problem. So if you are new on this Hangout, if you've been invited from your sponsor, or you've been invited from a Facebook event, or one of the emails from our systems, you're in the right place with the right people here with XLN. We are here to help everybody succeed. Okay, you have many years of experience down here that's going to coach you, going to train you to make money online. But that's bottom line, without additional cost. Okay? And for those of you that know that go out and get mentors and coaching and trainings and memberships that you belong to, you know that costs a lot of money. Well, because you're a part of our community, we teach you this. We tell you, we give you everything on a silver platter that Bruce and I do. I do this full time. I do not work. I don't have a job. I don't have to. I work from home, which is is a great way to earn income, because I wake up when I want, I go to bed when I want, I do what I want, I go where I want. I don't have anybody to answer to, which is a great feeling. So we want to get more people to do that, because it's not that hard. Okay, people make it hard, but if you follow what me and Bruce, or Bruce and I, have put out on the silver platter for you guys, it's a very simple procedure to accomplish this. Okay, it does take a little work. It does take a little time. Rome wasn't built in a day, and this is not a sprint. It's a marathon. But you have to take action. You have to keep on doing things consistently, and you will get there. And Bruce and I have been putting a lot of things this past year in place, building our foundation for this whole community that now is coming to the point of explosion. So you are here at the right time. There's no better timing, no better team to get involved with. So congratulations on being here. So
I'd like to jump in and just share a little bit about the network and the community myself, because I actually consider myself a product of XLN duplication. You know, I'm actually a really good recruiter, and I can go out and put my head down and get people signed up and stuff. But the problem is I can't really teach everybody else how to do the same thing. And, you know, after so much time of, like, just being a good recruiter, you know, I finally realized these systems are really important, and especially XLN, to be surrounded by so many people that have integrity and drive, enthusiasm. You know, Bruce and Paulie, they are marketing gurus, but they're marketing gurus that put everything out on the table for us to learn and take and apply in our own businesses. I don't know what took me so long to really truly understand the power of not only the XLN community, but the actual system. Maybe, you know, for me, I'm a newbie in that tech-savvy online stuff, and it just took a little while for it to sink in for me. But once it clicked, I just realized, like, wow, man, we have, you know, leaders that share everything that they learn, everything that's working, not working. They bring opportunities to the table to basically increase our streams of income. You know, a lot of the stuff's on autopilot, which is really awesome. But the system itself, to really use that as a leveraging tool to build your own foundation, to build your own network, your own credibility, and be able to do that off of something that's already established. You know, I don't have to go out and create a marketing system and figure out how to put this all together. Bruce and Paulie did that over a year ago. I don't have to figure out how to create a community and a network, because Bruce and Paulie did that over a year ago. What I can do is watch the growth that they've had over the last year and say to myself, well, I can do the same thing, and I can do the same thing because they provided all the tools for me to go out and do the same thing. And so here recently, I had the privilege of tapping into the XLN system and actually creating a custom system for an opportunity that I have been a part of for over 7 years. It wasn't online friendly, picking up the phone and calling people, and I have really wanted for the longest time to make it internet friendly. And so just to be able to use the XLN system to actually create a duplicatable model for an entire team, and it's just all there for me, and it's $11.95 a month. I can't even believe I literally have like 3 or 4 websites, a Google Hangout page and a training page, and, you know, capture page and opt-ins, and it's like it's all set up. It's fully automated, autoresponders, and it's really come together pretty awesome. And I did it all within the XLN system. And it's like it's my own that I can now share with an entire team of people that are excited about using the system that was created. social media to market it. And it just kind of brought out like the inner online marketer in me, because I'm excited now. I'm using terms like landing pages and, like, I don't know, internet terminology that, you know, I didn't know before. And it's just, it's a long-term value that I can give to people that I'm going to bring into the team. And I have nothing but respect for Bruce and Paulie. And so to be able to be affiliated and know the people that are behind the system that I'm using, it makes it even more amazing. And so it's just been a really awesome experience for me to be able to use the XLN system to create a duplicatable system for something that I really care about. And in all honesty, I am so ready to get into my ASI now and, like, go hard on a custom funnel, because I feel like I can do it now. You know, I've taken some baby steps and I've learned some new things over the past couple weeks. I mean, heck, I've learned more over the last 3 weeks about working online than I did the whole year. And so I'm just excited. I mean, it's all about the duplication, and these guys have done everything for us. All we have to do is follow in their footsteps, and we don't have to only just follow them. We can jump into the seat and actually be a leader and just piggyback off of what they've already shown us, and the success is there. I mean, look at the community, and we can do the same thing for ourselves too.
That's right, exactly. That's exactly what this was all about. We put everything on a silver platter. We don't have any secret things that we keep for ourselves. We share everything with the community. We teach you guys what we do, okay? And like I said, if you pay attention to it, if you get consistent at it, if you take advantage of all the tools and the resources that we have in place here, sky's the limit for you guys. And not to even mention what's coming also here down the road in the next, few months into 2016, because this was all geared up this year, really, to explode in 2016. All the building, all the foundation being laid out for 2016, and we have everything in place. Some final touches on another SMS system, which we'll go into a little bit later about. We'll talk about that. There was a reason for all this. This was not just thrown together. This was planned out for a purpose, okay? And this purpose is now, man. You guys are here. The new people coming in is like, you can't get any better timing than right now, because things haven't even started to explode yet. Once these final things are in place, there's going to be life-changing money here being made with our members here. They just have a little taste of recently, the last, I don't know, 45 to 60 days, with an opportunity we brought in with our XLN system and a free rotator we have. And, we'll get all more. I don't want to say too many things for the new people, because I know we have a lot of stuff, and I want you to understand what we're really about. So we kind of want to take it in steps and not jump around. But, know this, okay? We got all these things in place for you. The people that started making money 30 to 45 days ago is just, it's time to scale up and take it to a different level that you guys have never seen before, okay? And if you haven't got there yet, you will get there, okay? It's just a matter of time. We're going to get you there, okay? So just be patient. But let's go back to a little bit about the community. If anybody's got to touch on, like either Brian or Jose, touch about community, and then I know a lot of things were said about a system, and new people going, what are you talking about system? We'll get to that in a second, and then we'll go down the line so you guys fully understand what we're all about. We're not an opportunity, XLN, okay? XLN is a community, okay? It's a community where you're going to learn how to be a network marketer, okay? It's a one team also. It's a big team, a big family. And XLN has systems. We have our own email marketing system. We have SMS systems coming, okay? One's here already. The other one's coming. So we have SMS systems also, which is the future. We'll get into our systems a little bit. And then we have income generators, plug, which is business opportunities, which we plug into all this, okay? So we take the top business opportunities, and a lot of you guys were invited here from certain business opportunities, and you're able to plug that business opportunity into our systems, be a part of a big team already, tap into our traffic, and you get leads through the system, which builds that business opportunity. Okay, so I hope you guys are with me. All right. So who else wants to touch a little bit about the community, and we'll move right into our systems like we've been talking about.
I'll say something real quick.
Go for it.
All right. Well, the XLN community, it's this big family. We help each other in times of need, and we praise each other in times of success. So whether you're bringing in somebody new to the group, we'll always be there to welcome them. Or whether you have questions, there will always be someone there to answer you. And what Jen said earlier, it's about surrounding yourself with the right people. These guys, Bruce and Paulie and everyone else here, have helped me reach this level that I wasn't at 6 months ago. I hadn't had the guts to come on a hangout like this and start talking about a community and a system that works. So it's all about just getting uncomfortable, and pushing yourself to a whole new level. And that's what I did when I came into this XLN community, So I've just learned to just get uncomfortable, really get my name out there and surround myself with the people who push me to a bigger level, surrounding myself with the people who push me to become, the best version of myself. So, these guys are always motivating me to be better. They're always supporting my goals. And, I don't surround myself with people who aren't motivating me or aren't supporting my goals. I stay away from those people who have nothing but negative things to say and, who complain or, think it's okay to be lazy. So I surround myself with the people with similar or even greater work ethics, people that are smarter than me, have the same goals that I want to reach. I surround myself with those people because I want to be at the same level as them. And all you got to do is just copy them. This is a copycat business. There's nothing, to be invented. Everything is here for you already. So it's just up to you to grab as many resources as you can and put them to its full potential. Whether that's the online community, the email marketing system, our opportunities, and just anything, any questions that you have, we're always willing to answer you. And yeah. Jose, you want to go?
Yeah, man. I just wanted to. You took the words right out of my mouth, man. You wanna get with the community is where it's at, because you want to be involved with people that are going in the same journey and in the same road that you're going. So there's an old saying, you hang out with 9 broke people, you'll be the 10th. You hang out with 9 millionaires, and you'll be the 10th. It depends on where you want to be at. You hang out with what do druggies do? They hang out with other druggies. They smoke weed. They do cocaine. They do whatever. And it's the truth. They have a little community of themselves. That's what what do drinkers do? Well, people who drink, they have drinking buddies. They drink beer and they drink whiskey and they get drunk. And what do robbers and thieves do? They always scheming on how to rob the next bank or how to rob the next person or hurt someone. Criminals have their own community. The same thing. Doctors, lawyers, pilots. It don't matter. So with a community that want to make money online from home, apart from any job or any corporate structure, and that's what the community. This is where it's at. And you got to hang out with the right people, and that's what the community is at, man. This is where you get all the support and all the love and all the all the push that you need. So if you have any questions, we're there to help you. We don't make fun of you. We don't tease you. We don't do none of that stuff, man. We're here to help. And because we were there once, we were a beginner once, and we were asking questions just like I still ask questions. I still ask Paulie and Bruce, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? And then those guys, they bust on me because our friendship goes deeper than that. But those guys always come through for me, man. So and same as the community, and that's what the community is all about, man. And I built a lot of friendships in there, a lot of nice people, and it's a family atmosphere. It's where you want to be, and you need that. You need that, especially in this twisted in this twisted, evil internet world where people are just scamming and trying to get into your pockets and promising the world and never delivering. But we deliver. That's what this community does. And you want to be in the right place. It's almost like when you buy a car. If you don't know, if you never had a car before, most likely if you don't know about cars, you might go to a sleazy salesman and they'll sell you the worst piece of crap out there, and then you're stuck with the payments with a crappy car. And you got to be careful out there. You got to go with your mechanics and someone that you trust and knows about cars, and then you can make a wise decision or an informed decision to get what you need. And we're that wise mechanic. Okay, we're that community. So that's all I want to touch on and you know, give my 2 cents, man. But yeah, the community's where it's at, man. The XLN is where it's at. So
yeah, and you got to remember, there's no dumb question. Okay. The only dumb question is the one you don't ask. All right,
That's
how
right.
you learn. We will all begin. We weren't just born into this industry. There's a huge learning curve in this business, and we know that. That's why we're here to help you. So it chops that learning curve down in more than half. Okay, it took me years to learn this stuff, years, and you still learn every day. I mean, with technology and out there today, it's constantly changing. It's so quick. You always have to. Always have to learn a new thing. So don't be foolish and not ask the right question. Okay, you need help. That's what we're there for. All right. So let's get into our systems a little bit. Bruce, you want to tell them a little bit about what kind of systems we have here?
Yeah, sure. I don't know if Anthony had anything to say. I know he had some internet connection problems and he came on and off a couple times. Did you want to chime in, Ann?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted
Before
to
we go
speak
into
to those
system.
people. I did have some issues. I thought everybody else frozen was me. No, I had to speak to those people that don't believe that they can do this. They don't have time. You know what? You can. I know, because you know, I'm one of those people that don't have a whole lot of time. But with the fact that with this community that we have in place and the systems that we have in place, it makes it possible for anyone to do this. Because everything is in front of you, everything is in place. All you need to do is use it, and then the foundation is there for you, which is this wonderful community that we have, this international community we have that there's always someone there 24/7. You know, so I'm speaking to you. You have everything here. Don't think you can't do this. If you can put an hour or 2 together, you're good to go. You know, everything's in place for you. That's what I wanted to say. I just wanted to speak to those people, because there's always doubters. They don't think they can do this, and it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Click here, click there, and you know.
It's the process.
Yeah,
It's the 3-step process.
The system is very efficient. It keeps you doing income-producing activities, I always say. So
Exactly. Well, I'm gonna jump in on the systems now, Anthony, but I'm kind of going to spin off of what you said as I lead into it, because everything that we put in place is a system. The community plus the system plus the traffic, that 3-step process is a system. And what it all boils down to, guys, is communication. Okay? Like, you know, Jennifer said something about her business being a phone call business, you know, where you had to call people. Why is that? Because you have to communicate with them. Now she's implementing the system within her business, right? But why is that? Because it has an autoresponder, which is a communication tool. We have the Facebook group, which is a communication tool, so that you can communicate with your prospects, your upline, and the leaders in the group, and even Paulie and myself. It's all about communication. This Hangout is about communication. We're communicating with you guys right now to inform you about our system, about our community, about our traffic, about our business opportunities. This isn't a business opportunity presentation. You know, this is just a hangout where we're all just sitting back, kicking our feet up, and, you know, just sharing what we're all about. And that's basically what this is. To jump right into the actual marketing system, we offer 2 marketing systems. We have our XLN email marketing system. Like Jen said, that was $11.95 a month. Guys, that's 40 cents a day to build your business. Why is it so cheap? Because we know that it's hard enough to build a business. It shouldn't be hard to stay in business. Okay? We're not here to make a fortune out of everybody. We're not here to sell you and tell you things that don't work. We know that all the tools that are within our system, like the capture page wizard to create capture pages, landing page wizard to create landing pages, tracking to track your marketing so you're not throwing good money at bad advertising, and the list goes on and on. The free autoresponder that comes with it, that's a $20 value right there, because if you got started with GetResponse or Aweber or any of the other autoresponders out there, it's $20 a month just to get started. And then as you build your list and you get more subscribers, they charge you more based on how many subscribers you have. Okay, so we're giving that away for free within the $11.95. So you're getting a ton of value, and why? Because you need to build a business. You need to build a list. Is why you need the system. Because if you're going to market online, you need a way to capture an email, somebody's information, or a phone number, so that you can communicate with that person. Otherwise, you lost them forever. Okay, the internet's a big place. There's a lot of competition out there, even though you may not think that it's competitive, but it's totally competitive. When you get online, you are competing with all the best marketers. So if you don't have the right tools in place to make you look like you know what you're doing, nobody's going to join you. They're just going to say, well, this person obviously doesn't know what they're doing. But when somebody sends you email autoresponders messages from our system, all of a sudden you're like, wow, this guy really knows what they're doing. At least appears to. So if you're a new person and you plug into one of our sales funnels, you send traffic to it, and a person starts going through the process of your sales funnel, gets follow-up emails, they may not know how to do that. Now all of a sudden you're the expert because you pay $11.95 a month. And it's that powerful, so that you look like you know what you're doing. It's a stepping stone to other things. It's like Jen said at the beginning. She had, took her a year to kind of get a hold of it. Now, that's okay though. I mean, I've been marketing online or trying to do this online for over 5 years, 7 years, and it took me at least 4 or 5 of those years to get, not even to the point I'm at, but just to get to this first step of getting to where I'm at right now, because you're only good at what you do. If you don't do anything, you're not good at anything. You have to start somewhere, and here we have laid out everything on the silver platter, like Paulie said, stepping stones to success, so that you can take your business to the next level. And I don't mean your business opportunity, because I've said this before, your business online is not your business opportunity. It's the tools, the skills, and the list that you build and you acquire online, because you can take that and you can apply it to any business opportunity, any product or service. So don't get stuck on the business opportunity, because they come and go. You have a marketing system. We have systems in place so that you can plug in the business opportunities that are going to go in and they're going to come out. They're going to come in and they're going to go out, because not every company is going to stay in business. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of network marketing companies out there, right? And there's also hundreds that go out of business on a daily basis, okay? So you don't want to stick all your eggs in that one basket and then find yourself scrambling, excuse the terminology, scrambled egg, you find yourself scrambling to start all over again, because you never put a foundation in place. Your skills, your list, your marketing tools, your resources are the foundation of your business. Without them, you're starting over every single time.
Absolutely, man. Your marketing strategy is your business, with everything that Bruce just said. That's your business, because businesses come and go. Look what just happened to Vima, right? Wake Up Now, gone, right? People starting all over again from scratch. Scrambled, teams collapsed. You just got to start all over. Here inside XLN, it doesn't matter. We just take that funnel out, we put another funnel in, we're up and running again. All right? We're not losing downlines and members and systems and teams and
right. And members still have their lists and everything that they built.
Everything.
It's still there for you.
But I want to say this: I get more excited talking about systems than I do business opportunities, because of that reason. Okay. And let me say this, because I'm a kind of guy that shoots right from the hip. I'll tell you like it is, right? Systems power the opportunities, okay? And if you don't know what I mean by that, is just take your regular McDonald's franchise, right? It's not the hamburgers. People are running to go get the hamburgers because they're so, they're so healthy for you and they taste great, right? It's that they have the proper system in there to get those people to come in and buy their hamburgers. As bad as they are for you, health-wise, that's an amazing system. In fact, the franchise owners don't even know the roots and all the ABCs to that system. That's how good it works, okay? So think about that for a second. It's not that they're running for the hamburger. It's the systems that power that franchise to get the people in the doors, the way they do things, okay? That's what it's about, and that's what we believe here at XLN. Okay?
Let me just chime in real quick on the McDonald's thing, Paulie, because McDonald's is the system, right? You know, it's amazing. They put this structure in place. They built their list, basically. They're following their brand. They got all the systems and tools in place, right? What happened when they added chicken to the menu? They became the biggest seller of chicken.
Okay. Right. It doesn't matter what they put in there. I mean, look, they sell salads. They sell a lot of salads, too. And they're a hamburger franchise.
No different than adding opportunities.
Exactly. It's the same process. Think about that, guys. Okay, those of you that get a little confused, some of our members even, think about that. There's no difference, okay? That's just traditional business. That's franchise. The internet business is no different, okay? It's just that you're doing things online, okay? It's not like you don't have, it's not like you have a store and like you got to go into it every day. This business you could start off for as little as under $100 and be able to earn a full-time living from it with having no overhead and having a lot of write-offs and a lot of fringe benefits from running a business at home. There's not many places you could get that. But back to the systems, okay? The systems is what powers the opportunities, is my point, okay? So it doesn't matter what business opportunity you're in, because what's going to happen inside a system is they're going to go to a capture page. Somebody's going to put in information, which that information goes onto a list, into your list, okay? Which, let me stop right there. If you're not building a list, you don't have a business, okay? Rule number one in this business is to build your list. Constantly get eyeballs onto your capture page, collecting the name and email address so they could go into your list so you could follow up with them through follow-up emails that we have in place, and also broadcast emails. You could email them on a daily basis if you want. Building up that relationship with them so they buy or join whatever you have to offer, okay? Let me say this. People buy from people that they know, like, and trust. That's it, okay? So if they don't know you, they don't like you, and they don't trust you, they will never spend a penny with you. So your job is to build your list and build a relationship with that list, and then you can write your own ticket. That is the bottom line, God's honest truth, okay? The guy with the biggest list or the girl with the biggest list wins and makes the most money. Simple as that, okay? I see too many people out there advertising sales pages and all this other crap that they're burning their money because they are not capturing a person's information. If you don't have a capture page, a landing page, a squeeze page, whatever you want to call that page to capture somebody's information, because there's a lot of names for it, okay, you are not going to be successful, bottom line, okay? So list building 101, I can't stress that enough. You need to build a list. We give you that opportunity. Our system allows you to build a list of 10,000 people without any additional charges. Try and do that inside Aweber or GetResponse. Oh, my God, I think you'd be spending I don't know, 500 a month, 400 a month for the list that big, something like that. I think it's 4 and change. Last time I knew. So very, very important. Our XLN system for $11.95. We have a capture page. We have a sales presentation page, right? And then we have follow-up emails to follow up with the leads that you're pulling into your system for your opportunity, okay? They're called funnels, all right? Inside our system, we have opportunities, funnel opportunities that do all the selling, all the telling for you on total automation. Because why? Most people don't like to sell or don't know how to sell. And when 90% of them, when they open up their mouth, the first sentence, they lost the sale anyway because they don't know how to sell, okay? So our systems do all the selling, telling, closing the sales for you, and then we even have these Hangouts that you are here tonight watching us that you could come to. The people in our system invite you to these Hangouts so you can get more information about us. And then maybe like us and join us. You want to be part of our family. Isn't that cool, right? So how simple is that, okay? Some of the opportunities we have, funnels, Bruce mentioned before that you could build your own capture pages. You have that ability. You want to build your own custom capture pages, your own custom funnel, you have that ability. We already have pre-built funnels, meaning the capture page, the sales presentation page, and the follow-up emails already set up for you for Four Corners Alliance Group, Pro Travel Plus, National Wealth Center, and that's it. We have 2 more opportunities which we're going to you. That's done for you services. We haven't asked for every seat, basically. But those funnels are already set up for you. Like Jen just mentioned before, she's in a company for 7 years. She just saw the power of it. She just made a funnel inside her system for her team. So now she can have her whole team use that. She has her own capture pages for it. She has her own presentation sales page doing all the selling and telling for you, and then have her own follow-up email sequence going out to the leads that they are sending into the system. Okay, and that's all about buying traffic and advertising. Okay, whole nother subject, whole nother training session on that. That's a whole nother animal. But if you need leads, we have them too, right? We have an in-house traffic source that we have a really good relationship with. We have an exclusivity. They're high targeted quality leads for business opportunity seekers. So you could come in, buy traffic from us. They're solo ads. Within 3 to 5 days, you can get as many leads as you want into the system. So we even have that covered for you. So we can't make this easier for you, okay? The only thing your job is to advertise and to build a relationship with your people on your list. That's it. And invite people to these Hangouts. We even do these for you, okay? So that's it. I mean, that's the bottom line. Did I leave anything out? Build your list. Build your list.
The list is the most important asset that you'll ever have. Bottom line. And like I said before, everything that we put in place is communication tools to communicate with that list. I mean, you can build your business, you know, in several ways, like, you know, Jennifer's doing. She you know, recruits people. She talks to people. She's using the system now to offer it to her team. So there's more tools in place for her to build her team. You know, here's the thing. If you go fishing and you cast out one pole, one line in the lake, you get a potential of catching one fish, right? Well, what if you started putting poles out in different areas of the lake, and you give yourself more potential to catch more fish? That's really what marketing is about. Having enough poles in the water with different marketing strategies, whether you're buying solo ads, you're advertising on Facebook, you're talking to people, you're advertising on Craigslist, whatever you're doing, pay-per-click ads. These are all different marketing strategies that you can implement. If you only use one, well, you're only going to get a certain amount of results from that one because you only got one pole in the water. So it's as simple as that. And doing things that are simple. honestly, the system, the reason we put everything in place here is for duplication, because with that, duplication only happens because of simplicity. Like Jen said, she's really good, and sorry, Jen, I don't mean to keep using you as an example, but you said a lot of good information, and you're going to have to speak again soon, so don't think we're done with you. You know, she talks to people and she can recruit on Facebook and by the phone. That's not duplicatable. She said it herself. She recruits. She can't teach what she does. So simplicity creates duplication. So we put everything in place so that you can duplicate, and that's what all this is about. Everything here becomes a duplicatable system of communication. So that's the only thing I got to chime in on what you said, Paulie. Anybody else?
Yeah, go ahead, Jen.
I was just going to say, you know, as far as not being able to teach people how to recruit, I mean, I get that a lot. Like, how do you get so many people to sign up? And I don't know. I'm excited. You know, I'm willing to talk to people. But what I came to realize is people want to know, like, what do I do? And I need to be able to give them something of value. And I started to think about, well, what do I have that's valuable that I can offer people? And then I look at Bruce and Paulie, and I'm thinking, well, they're doing it, and they basically said, like, here, you can have it, and you can do it too. So, you know, like Paulie said earlier, there's no reason to go out and recreate the wheel. I don't have to come up with something brand new that, you know, no one's ever thought of before, because why go through the learning curve? I don't want to go through the learning curve. I want to make money now, not 3 years from now while I'm trying to figure out something nobody's done before. So, you know, I just said I'm just going to plug right into the XLN system and utilize what these guys have already basically shown me over the last year that already is working for them and their businesses, and we see them grow. You know, a lot of us that have been around for the last year, 6 months, whatever, we've seen the growth in them ourselves, and to think that, you know, we can't have that same growth, we're just shortchanging ourselves. The whole point of the community is that we are supposed to grow within the community, and we have that support system, and also because of what Bruce and Paulie have done with the system, we have value to give to people. That's what's going to keep people around, the fact that we have something to offer them. And so just by plugging into the system and, you know, learning and growing and working on yourself, like Bruce said, you don't learn something unless you do it. I did not know how to make anything like 3 weeks ago. I feel like I can make pages all day long now. I'm excited. Like, I want to have a page for everything. And I got YouTube channels, and, you know, I know how to, like, make a movie now, and I'm like sitting on a Hangout. I never wanted to be on a Hangout before, but it's like you lift yourself up when you start to say, you know what, I do have value, and I can offer people something, and, you know, and I can use what's already there for me. Like I said, we don't have to recreate the wheel. We don't have to, you know, struggle through the learning curve, and we all know what it's like to feel frustrated in marketing, because we've all been there. And we have a solution. It's right in front of our face. All we have to do is take the time to learn how to plug into it, and then plug into it, you know. And, you know, it's exciting. It's really cool. Like, I feel like I've grown so much even in just the last month. And, you know, I've been marketing for, I don't know, 7 years, and I don't think everything I've done has been a failure. But it's been an awesome learning experience, and I'm just really excited to embrace, you know, the system side now, because I need to be able to show my people how to do what I do, and I can't teach them how to recruit, but I can teach them how to use the system, and I can do a really good job in making sure the system is awesome so that it does duplicate for them. And if I ever get lost or have questions or need help, or I don't know, I can call Bruce. He probably wants to change his number because I call him all the time, but if he doesn't change his number, I'm going to keep calling him because he's helpful, and that's what they're there for. And I just feel really grateful, like I said, to be aligned with people that have integrity. To me, that's one of the most important things is, you know, if you're going to align yourself with someone, you know, let it be with somebody with integrity. And the fact that these guys are, like, literally letting us, like, give us systems away to people, I mean, for $12 a month, you know, they're not there to make money off our backs while we're trying to figure stuff out. They're literally letting us leverage their system for our own benefit. And so I just recommend that you guys tap into it and leverage it. It's what it's there for. So I just thank you guys for everything that you've done.
Oh, you're welcome. Welcome. Our pleasure. And there's one thing that Jen has that we can't teach anybody. Okay, it's either you have it or you don't, and that word is desire. If you have a desire to set yourself free and really do this at home, there's no stopping anyone here. Okay, you have everything in front of your face that we give you on a silver platter. Some of you don't even know what you're holding in your hands, but it's not like we're very transparent with everything. It's just do what we do and follow in our footsteps, and you can have the same success. Yeah, we have a bigger group, we have a bigger list, we have bigger relationships, but we didn't come out and do that. I mean, it took a little time to get to that point. How do you do that? Say it again. Build your list. It's all in the list building. Okay? Because when you build that list, people are going to start seeing what you're doing, and they're going to be curious. So that's a strong word in this business, curious. People get curious. When you start posting on your Facebook how much you're earning, or what trip you went away, or what you're doing, people pay attention to you. Then the questions start. Hey, man, what are you doing? You don't have to pitch people anymore. You don't have to try and sell. This time in our lives, I don't go out and recruit anybody. They come to me wanting to join. That's such a great feeling because you don't have to do anything. People are searching out, looking for you, and they say, I want to join you. And some people like me and some people may not, but that's why we all have different personalities. But if we all are doing the same thing, why can't you have the same success? I don't understand why you can't. There's nothing hard to this. You're making it difficult. Okay? Just do what I do and build your list. That's it. I can't say it any more plainer than that. All right? So, all right, let's talk about some of the opportunities, okay? We got Four Corners. We got Pro Travel Plus. That's a good way to dip your foot and toe in the water to get rolling, all right, if you wanted to. We added basically two new programs, which is probably going to sum it up for the rest of the year, okay? They're outside the network marketing MLM industry, more of a business. It's an Amazon, where you're able to have your own Amazon store, where you pay the guys the no-brainer done-for-you system, Jerris, that we got ourselves involved in, $40 a month. He does everything for you, okay? Loads up your store, does the shipping, does everything. You just got to buy product, fill up your stores. When you get low, take the money, scale up, put that money back into your business. Within months' time, okay, it's not a get-rich scheme. It's not a get-rich scheme by any means. It takes time to build up your Amazon store. It takes a little time to sell things. I mean, we got people already selling. Jen sold some items already, and within the first week that she went live in our store. So it could happen very fast, but could take some time too. I mean, I've had my store up for 2 weeks. I haven't sold anything yet. But I'm not bitching and complaining, okay, like a lot of people do out there. Okay, don't bitch and complain. We don't want to hear it. All right? It takes time. When it sells, it sells. Wake up every day saying, I think my products on Amazon are going to sell today. Probably freaking sell. Think positive instead of negative. The reason why it's not selling is because you're negative. Okay? Don't bring the negative vibe around. It's not good. It's not a good thing. We don't want to deal with that. All right? So, but the Amazon program, real strong. Something, you could set it and forget about it, right? It's all done for you. You don't have to sponsor. You don't have to recruit. You don't have to do any of that if you're interested in that, okay? Now, Amazon is closed right now. We let the first 500 people in a couple weeks ago. We let 500 people in, filled up within 2 days, okay? The middle of October, okay, he's opening up again for another, I think it was 750, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Another 750 spots. Then it's closed for the rest of the year because there's cutoff dates in Amazon. Okay, Amazon, you're supposed to get in a special at a certain time to have your stores all set up and ready for the holiday season. And they won't allow you to sell if you're not in at a certain time. So in the middle of October, Jerris is opening up the doors for another 750 people, and he's gonna let you guys join. Now, Bruce and I have a waiting list. We put you in the chat, PM either myself or Bruce. We'll get you in that waiting chat so you get the link right away when we get the green light. If one of these guys brought you, Jen, Jose, Brian, any of the team leaders, whoever invited you to that, then wait for them, okay? You know, but if you need a link, we'll get you a link, all right? Like I said, that opens up in October. There is another program that we put in there that's along with Jerris and Rod that they do together. It's called the Google Profits Program, all right, where for let me back up. For $2,250, they will build you a blog, and within 60 to 90 days, it's set on autopilot, another autopilot type of thing, okay? They deal with Google AdSense. I don't know if I don't want to go into the explanation in this, but Bruce and I bought 4 blogs, so I know this works personally because I know people who have done it in the past, okay? You just got to know what you're doing. They have a blog. People go to the blog. They send not a lot of traffic. They go slowly. So because if you send too much traffic to these blogs, Google will shut you down. Okay. So you got to do it correctly and the right way. Okay. So they start off slow. There's a process to this. Okay. But they do everything for you. Another done for you system where you give them the $2,250. And then it's covered for that month. Then it's $400 a month for advertising and maintenance thereafter. But they take it out of your profits because you get an account and you will see your money growing daily. You'll start off small at first, okay, right? Maybe $7 the first day, $10 the second day. You'll see how it grows. And every day you'll be making money to eventually 30, 60 days you got all your money back, and then it's pure profit after that. That could run on for years. If it's done right, okay, which they plan on doing correctly, all right. But we understand it's $2,250. A lot of people don't have that. We're testing it out. We're going to be showing the proof of it in our Facebook group and show you that it's actually working and we're making money, okay. So when you do get that money, that's another income stream you could add without doing anything. I mean, and I know there's people on this Hangout that don't like, are looking for a push-button solution, right? And I constantly say there are none out there, but this one I think this is one, okay? But you're not going to make $1 million in a month, right? It's a slow process, okay?
It's all about outsourcing. When you're able to outsource, pay somebody else to do it, and there's a return on your investment, that's a no-brainer.
Absolutely.
And that's why we offered it, because it's another way for people to generate money that are able to get involved. We're not benefiting from it so much, but not offering it to you would be doing an injustice.
Right. So those are the 2 new ones we added. If you want that link, actually at the end of the week, I think they're letting more people into the Google program. So if you want to join that, PM either Bruce or myself or one of the leaders here. They'll get you on their waiting list, and then you could participate in that if you want, okay? But the main goal here, okay, I don't want to scare you on prices and everything. The main goal here is what Bruce and I are very, very, what's the right word? What we want to really try and do and get is cash flow. We understand you guys need cash flow. You need cash flow to grow your business. We understand that, okay? So we put a few programs in, Four Corners, Pro Travel Plus, Amazon's going to take a while, the Google thing's going to take a while, but we have one opportunity that we put in about 45, 50 days ago with a free rotator that we put you in for guaranteed sales. You stay in that rotator. It's called National Wealth Center, okay? Freaking awesome program, okay? It's probably one of the best ones around in a long time, just under, it's a mini Empower network, if anybody knows that one, with a lot smaller price ticket. But let me tell you something. Within the first 24, 48, 3 days, within 3 days, a lot of our members double their money, is making like $350, $500 a month, residual monthly income. Now we have, after the 30 days, we have a lot of people over $1,000 a month in National Wealth Center, okay? We have a funnel set up for that inside your XLN system. So if you want to build your own list and get all the leads and people seeing your join form for National Wealth Center, definitely take advantage of that funnel inside our XLN system. But if you don't have our system and you don't want to get our system, we have a free rotator, right? Which when you join, whoever, and you probably got invited here tonight to this hangout because of National Wealth Center. Once you join at the $25 level, okay, you have to join at least 25. We recommend going in all in at 175. That's $175. So you're all in, because what happens is when people join you, you only could join up to those 3 levels, and for only $175, a lot of people join at $175. So if you come in at $25, right, you're going to miss those payments of $50 and $100, because there's a $25, $50, and $100 payment. Okay, those are the 3 levels for a total of $175. You only could get paid on the levels you paid for. Okay, say that again. You only could get paid on the levels that you are paid for. Okay, that you paid for. Okay, so if you only paid for $25 level, you're only sitting at level. If you sign up a guy that went all in at $175, what happens is you're only going to collect on $25. The $50 and the $100 is going to get passed up to your sponsor or the next person at that $175 level. So we don't want to make money off of you that way. Make sure you try and join at the $175. If you can't get in at $175 right now, still join for $25, guys. I'm not saying not to join. You always could upgrade at any time. Okay? So when you get some more money, join the $50 level. So now at least you got $75 coming in. And it's monthly income that you'll make every single month. And the only thing you have to pay is a $9.95 admin fee. Okay? But one sale gets 100% of your money back. One sale, your business is free. Give me a break. Okay? This is, and another important thing, this National Wealth Center is 100% commission paid directly to you, the person. Okay? You, the business owner. They don't go to the company and the company's going to pay you out the first of every month, or it's got to go in an e-wallet that gets like loaded every 2 weeks and you got to wait for your money. No. This money, when somebody joins, they are paying you directly. So cash flow, that's what I'm talking about. No better way to get cash flow going. So literally, you could join tonight. Okay, so get back to the person who invited you here. Join tonight. Pay your $9.95 fee, admin fee. Join at least the $25 level. I would join all 3 levels of $175, but at least join at $25. That person to get that payment, you're getting your National Wealth Center back office. Okay, you're set up your account, very easy. Takes about 5 minutes, and then make sure you get friended on the person that invited you. Okay, that your sponsor is. Get in our Facebook group, because then there's instructions in there how to add yourself in the free People Helping People rotator, which we will guarantee you 4 sales in there as long as you stay in it. Now that takes a little longer than trying to do this on your own, because there's a few people in there. Okay, I'm not going to lie, right? There's a lot of people in there. So, but you know, the rotator's got to keep going around and around to the next person clicking that page. So you guys got to continue advertising it. Some of the members down here, since you're here, continue to advertise it on your Facebook timeline and in the Facebook groups. Get that link out everywhere, okay? You promote one link and everything goes to that rotator. So you guys get guaranteed sales, okay? But, and I'm going to let Bruce get into this because I don't want to do all their talking here. We have something very special coming just around the corner, okay? For those of members that are here, you saw the video I made yesterday and I posted it in the Facebook group of what's coming. It's right around the corner. In fact, Bruce just finished another video tonight, and I just saw it. Outstanding. Okay, which is going to be an SMS system. So, Bruce, why don't you explain a little bit about that system and what's coming for these people for National Wealth Center? Very exciting.
Yeah, sure. Well, on top of the rotator, like Paulie was saying, you know, I'm pretty much real close to being finished with that system, the SMS system for National Wealth Center. It's going to give you the ability to, you know, just really get that business on autopilot. Because let's face it, guys, SMS is the future of marketing online, mainly because it is a powerful communication tool. All right, I've said it earlier about communication tools. Okay, SMS is powerful because like 97% of text messages get read in, you know, under a minute. Okay, and if your emails, you know, your email open rates are probably about 5%, right? So if you send out a, you know, text message to your list in the SMS system, and 98, 97% of them open that text message, that means there's more eyeballs on your opportunity. There's more eyeballs on you and your message that you're communicating to them to build that relationship. It's powerful, guys. Now, the system, you know, I'm building a system, and I'm building it to convert really, really high. Okay, so it's taken time because I'm being very picky about it. I'm making sure that everything is just right. I'm not rushing it because when it is released, it's going to convert like crazy. The videos that I'm doing, I'm taking extra time, you know, to make the videos, you know, explain everything thoroughly, but yet, you know, keep their interest without boring them in a specific amount of time that's not too short and not too long. So there's a lot that goes into making a system. You know, I spent 12 hours yesterday just on, you know, a 1-minute segment of the video because I had to go into After Effects and Photoshop to create it. But it's well worth it because that's going to add, you know, extra zeros on the end of your income when you're promoting National Wealth Center. You know, basically the system is going to capture a verified cell phone number. So when you start buying traffic and sending traffic to the system, they're going to enter their name and their cell phone number with country code, because guys, this is global. This is, you know, the system is approved in just about every country in the world. So there's going to be country codes in a drop-down box that any country can use this system. Any person in any country can use the system. And then they have to verify that cell phone number. When they click the button, it's going to send them a 4-digit access code, and they have to enter it in the website on the next page that appears after they click the button to get to the next step of the process. There's going to be an application that they have to fill out because, like I say in one of the application video, with great power, there's great responsibility. Okay, so not everybody's going to get in on this system. Okay, so everybody has to pay for a $4.95 application. They got to fill out the application completely and honestly, and if they're not approved, they get refunded the $4.95 to their credit card automatically. If they are approved, they will receive a text message. So any of you out there that are going to use the system, you're going to go through this process. And when you get that approval text, then you're going to be able to continue through the system, purchase the system, and obviously if you're in National Wealth Center, you wouldn't be joining it. You're just getting the system because anybody in National Wealth Center can use it, or your prospect would then join National Wealth Center after they buy the system. So this process that they're going through, you know, is a sales process of taking a person through a certain amount of steps of commitments. Okay, so we get them into the application. They pay $4.95. That means they brought out their credit card and they're ready to buy. So we're creating a serious person because we're sifting and sorting based on, you know, who's looking at the system, because it's going to weed out the freebie seekers. We're going to weed out the people that we don't want to work with. You're going to have that ability. But the great thing about this system, guys, is that $4.95 application fee, you get half of that. So all the leads that you send to your system that buy that application, you get $2.49. So if you got 100 people that bought the application, they don't even have to join you. You're going to make $250 in a month if you get 100 apps. Okay, this system is going to sell apps. Okay, it's going to sell National Wealth Center too, but I'm designing it to convert high so that it covers your advertising costs, and you might even make some profit as well from that. So very powerful. You can't resell that system, but you can earn income from the application process from your marketing, which will help supplement your marketing. So it's going to be a real powerful system, guys. It's going to convert like crazy. It's exclusive. Nobody has this system. It would cost them $20,000 or $30,000 to have this system, and you know, which is going to make it exclusive to us and exclusive to you as a user of that system, because nobody else will be able to offer that to anybody. Anybody can create an email marketing system, but nobody's going to be able to create this system.
Yeah, and one of the key factors in that, you can't be duplicated because there's patents on it, so they get shut down. So it's listen, guys. I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I got to give some kudos to Bruce too, which I'll do in a minute. But let me tell you something, guys. Everybody's going to want to join you. I'm going to be dead serious. I've been doing this business a long time. When the new technology comes out like this, everybody wants it. Let me just put it this way. You will have people joining you just because of the system. Forget about the opportunity. Just because of that system, the opportunity makes sense. Okay? Who doesn't want 100% commissions paid directly to them? It's crazy. The system is going to sell the opportunity. All right? So, I mean, I can't stress this enough, but you guys probably don't understand the power that this system's going to have. Everybody will know about it. I'm going to tell you right now. Everybody will know about it. Everybody in NWC will want it, and the people that aren't in it and NWC will want to join you because of it. Okay? Now, somebody asked a question in the comment section, are you going to be able to buy traffic or leads? Good question. Yes. And let me tell you this. Inside that system, you're going to be able to tap into the best quality leads in the business, which are coming from radio, TV, big ad agencies, CPA networks, all kinds of stuff, which there's exclusivity on it because there's a $50,000 per month purchase of advertisement every month through our network that we got fresh eyeballs coming in to seeing this opportunity that haven't seen an opportunity before. Okay, see, one of the problems, which I'll teach you real quick here, one of the problems about solo ads and traffic online is a lot of recycle, reuse traffic. Okay, they've probably seen that National Wealth Center opportunity or any opportunities out there 10 or 20 times already. Okay, so you don't stick out. All right, this is totally different. This is exclusivity to people that are looking for an opportunity that haven't seen any opportunities yet. And once they see this technology and what this opportunity is going to explain in there, in through the funnel, you're going to get a tremendous amount of sales. No question in my mind. Now, I made the video yesterday, and I got to give credits and kudos to Bruce, because Bruce, he's the designer. The man just, you know, there's certain things, me and Bruce have a good relationship because we know what each other could do, right? So when it comes up to creating and this kind of stuff, Bruce is just becoming really, really freaking good at it. And, you know, he's putting his time and his effort into this. The graphics, the videos, the presentations are so sharp and clean, so professionally done that I showed it to one of the corporate people in the software, the guy who developed the software today, and he was like, he wanted to know the name of the guy who does the video editing, and I said it was Bruce, and they were like, holy crap, right? He's gotten that good, okay? So we also ran it by the creator of the systems, who's been designing these kinds of systems, first time SMS, for 10 years now, which we got the system from, and he critiqued it because he's an expert. He's created a lot of millionaires on the internet through his system, and he was blown away. he was like, that was badass. It's badass. So I know we come out here for the last couple of weeks saying we have a great system and everything, and you know, everybody that is looking at us like, yeah, it's their system, and they probably think it's the best thing on the earth because we designed it, and that's a true statement. But here I am telling you, and I made this in the video yesterday, that I had a critique by people, system owners, people in corporate that know about systems and traffic and business opportunities, and they thought it was badass. So I got to give 100% of the credit to Bruce on this, of designing this thing. I think he has one more video to make, and it's more or less done. So it shouldn't be too much longer here. It's got to go through a process of approvals because it has to be at 100% from the creator of the software before it's launched. So it's not too much longer, guys, but I'm going to tell you right now, get ready, man. Money's going to be flowing in.
I just want to, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that, those kind words. But the bottom line is, there's a lot at stake. When I'm creating these systems and stuff, it's not for me. It's for everybody because I know that, it has to support everybody that's going to be using it. So that's on my mind as I'm creating it because it has to convert for you guys. And that's the bottom line. And that's why I take the time to do the best job that I can possibly do. And I said it earlier, you're only good at what you do, right? But when you're doing it, you're only going to get better. Not to toot my horn, but I am getting better at it. I know that because it's getting, well, I can't say it's getting easier because I'm doing things that are harder to make things better. But I am, I'm expanding myself. I'm reaching for more. I'm trying to learn more and be more than I can be.
You're challenging yourself, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm going to spill it. He's not going to brag or anything, but I will for him. Bruce is challenging himself and taking himself to levels that he was never at before, and he's doing an amazing job. And guys, Bruce showed these guys a teaser of the video he made today, which was, there's a video that you put in that is a video that is that gets your attention. You're going to see that you're going to asked to put your name and cell phone number in, and let me tell you something. The people are going to want to do it because they're going to have to see what's on the other side. But after you capture that lead and that cell phone number, now they're going to go to another video to give them a little more info, and then tell them they pay $4.95 to fill out an application fee. These guys, everybody down here saw the video tonight because Bruce shared it with them. What do you guys think?
Yo, let me be the first one.
Let's hear. We haven't discussed any of this yet. What do you guys think?
Dude, that thing is beyond sick, man. All right, call the doctor on that one, bro, because we're all gonna have to go to the hospital on that. Yo, this thing is disturbingly sick, man. I kid you not. First of all, they got to put it in the cell phone number, okay? Then they have to verify because we don't want no fakers. You can't just fake a cell phone number. So you have to put in your real cell phone number because you have to verify a PIN number to send it back so you can go to the presentation and see what you want to see. So obviously you can't fake a cell phone number, so you're going to capture a real person who's interested in what's going on the next page. And once you capture that cell phone number, they're yours. They're yours, and nobody can ever take that away from you. And then on top of that, then they go to the presentation, show them a video. Then they have to go through this other video where it shows them they have to fill out an application, and that's what we're talking about, the $4.95, and you make $2.50 off of that. But and I love the process because once they fill out the application, that's when you know that this lead is a serious prospect because they're paying. First of all, they're whipping out the credit card right off the bat. Okay, they're putting it in. You're making money. Okay, and they're serious buyers now. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to send them an email. You don't have to do whatever. This is a real person with a real cell phone and a real credit card ready to buy. So get ready to make some sales, man. That's what's so exciting about this thing. That's why I saw it. I was like, oh shit, man, we're for a long ride now. So I'm just fired up. I can't contain myself, man. But it's that exciting, guys. It's that exciting.
I was so impressed with that video, man. I'm telling you, we're gonna get a lot of paid apps. A lot of paid apps. That thing is gonna convert like crazy. As far as new people coming in, just with that thank you page, that video is gonna, because it makes it so simple. It's pretty obvious, and he does just a neat job. I mean, excellent job. I mean, you cannot watch that video and not know what to do next. Let's put it that way. And it's very powerful. It's gonna convert like crazy.
You know what's so powerful? I'm sorry to interrupt, man. I'm so excited. We're the only ones that have this. We're the only ones on the planet to have this software, this type of capturing people's information with cell phone number, and anybody on the planet for National Wealth System. And there's 700,000 members in National Wealth System worldwide. 700,000. That's close to 1 million people. Do you think that they want to get the same system? They're gonna come to us, man, and they're gonna buy it. They're just gonna get it. That's that, and plus the other people worldwide that want to be marketing, and other marketers out there that when they check out this opportunity, they're gonna want that system too. So it's just gonna explode, and like Paulie said, nobody can copy it. They're gonna try, but by the time they try, they're gonna get knocked down because it's patent. You can't steal. It's licensed to somebody else, and that's us. So that's all I wanted to chime in. Sorry to interrupt you, brother.
I was just going to say, it kind of reminds me of like Done For You NWC. We all want it done for you, and Bruce has done it. And I say keep on getting better, because as you advance yourself, you go make us some more money. And while you're like down under making funnel videos and stuff like that, I'm just going to go get my financial mindset situated and start figuring out what I'm going to do with all the money once it starts rolling in on autopilot. So you keep doing what you're doing, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, figuring out how I'm going to spend it and invest it. But seriously, I mean, I do have the financial mindset now, and looking at LLCs and stuff, but it's because I truly believe that 2016 is going to be our year. I mean, I've never really put this much thought into, like, what am I really going to do when I start making serious money? Because I don't know that I ever really believed that, like, I was really on the cusp of making serious money. And where we're at right now with, the NWC funnel that Bruce is making, and Amazon Done For You, and the Google Profits, those are the big ones for me. I plan on making a lot of money in 2016, and I don't think it's pie in the sky. Like, I truly believe that I need to figure out what I want to do financially in the year 2016. And I'm taking this 100% serious, and I'm just really excited for it to all just start happening. I wanted it to happen like 5 years ago, but hey, you know what? It's going to happen, and sooner than later, and it's going to happen for all of us. So it's exciting. Everybody should just be really excited with all the things that we have in front of us right now.
That's what's so cool about this. This is going to happen for all of us that are involved in this thing. And because everything is, I mean, how can it not? If you're engaged in this, if you see what's going on here, you're involved in what's going on, you can see it. It's going to happen. That, and a lot of people are going to get richer coming next year. This year to next year. It's pretty obvious. And you know what thing I gotta say, Bruce, even though we saw it in the Hangout, it was still powerful. It's different when it's in the Hangout. It's when you see it on the web page, and it was still very powerful, very well done, Bruce. I tell you, it's the best you've done yet, man. Great job.
Yeah, just wait, because the Hangout, it's not the same. So sharp. It's in such high def quality, a 1080p or something, and the
no sound really
here and crystal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. So get ready for money, man. Get ready to fill up your pockets. Cash flow. It's going to get you to cash flow. Then you're going to want to join the Amazon, put that in autopilot. Then you want to buy a couple of blogs at the Google Profits, put them on autopilot, and enjoy your life. This SMS platform system for National Wealth Center, total automation. All you got to do is buy leads, communicate with your list through text messaging, which is not done from your phone, by the way. It's through the software in the back. Okay? There's also a surfboard, which we call back there. we call it a surfboard, where we'll have our own community back there. So you don't even need a Facebook group for this. We have our own community outside of Facebook in your back office in your software, and that's you text people from your back office, your software. You get your own. You get it's a different number. Doesn't come from your cell phone number, and you can communicate people through the two-way text messaging platform back there. So I can't even. I want this out yesterday. We all want to start using it because it's just gonna. Oh my God, I can't even begin to tell you how much money you're gonna make. Sky's the limit. All right.
You know what that system's like? Before we do last words.
Yeah. Go ahead. Comment.
It's like when you watched your favorite movie for the first time. You know what were you like when you watched your favorite movie for the first time, right? You just wanted to know what's gonna happen next. You know, you were just fixated the whole time on it. And after the movie, what did you want to do? You just wanted to tell everybody about it because it was just that awesome. And that's exactly what you're going to get with this extreme wealth system. I mean, it's something that it's going to stick in your head, and man, you just want to tell everyone how great it is, you know? That's all I got to say about that.
Hour and 25 minutes, a long hangout tonight. All right, let's do this. Let's give these people their night back. We've been going a while here, but a lot of excitement here, a lot of great things coming here for 2016. So sorry we took a little longer, but this is not work for us. We have fun. This is fun. Okay, if you're not having fun, making money online, and having fun, then I don't know. You're not in the right place, I guess. So with that, let's start off. Okay, let's go to Jen. Let's go ladies first. Start closing out. Any final thoughts you want to say if you end this night?
No, I think I pretty much said everything. I mean, this is our year, so just plug in and do what you got to do and follow the leader. It's all done for us. All we have to do is just take the stepping stones and start stepping. You know, it's our opportunity to just grow and make money.
Awesome. It was a pleasure hanging out with you. It was finally nice having a woman on the board and the panel.
Thank you.
A lot of women on our team and our community wanted to. I know they want to see more women, but we'll get you more. So first of all, a lot of you women, this is you guys want to come on as a guest. Don't be shy. You know, we have plenty of people here that already said that they were nervous their first time, but I could guarantee you that they're not nervous after they go through the process. It's actually fun. Plus, you get exposure. Plus, this is something you could send, like, if you have our system, you could send follow-up email broadcast to your list, right? Check me on the Hangout. Okay? These are all stepping stones, more stuff I'm teaching you, that you want to come on these Hangouts because it gives you exposure. It makes you look like you're important, and these people on your list will want to join you. Okay? All important stuff I'm teaching you guys here. Don't be scared about coming out on these Hangouts. You guys are welcome anytime. We're here to help you, okay? So with that, Brian, what final closing statements?
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you have two choices. You know, you can either keep dreaming about it, you can keep talking, you know, you can keep wishing for something better, or two, you can decide what you want and commit to it. You know, you can decide the direction of your own life, become the CEO of your own life, you know. So if you decide today to join us and become the CEO of your own life, you know, just because you made that decision, great. That's the biggest step that you can do. But now that you've decided to commit to your own direction, you know, keep in mind that this dream is not free. You have to decide how much work and how much drive, how much determination you're willing to put into the process, you know, and not just putting in work for quick results or, you know, putting in work for quick results, but to trust the process. Trust that the process is going to set your foundation long term, and not just until next week or something like that, you know. So it's about deciding how much time you're willing to give up in order to gain the life, you know, where you'll never have to clock in your time ever again. Because, you know, you can walk into your job any day and be fired, but only you can fire yourself from your own dreams. So successful people, you know, they maintain a positive focus in life. You know, no matter what is going on around them, they stay focused on their past successes, rather than their past failures. So they stay focused on what steps they need to take next in order to get them to the fulfillment of their goals. So rather than all the distractions that life basically gives them. So here at XLN, we've made it so easy for you to succeed. Bruce and Paulie, they've developed the blueprint for success and basically broken it down to its simplest pieces. Anybody can do this. Anybody can succeed in the XLN family. So however, if you quit though, because people don't believe in you, or you either don't want it bad enough, or you just don't deserve it in the first place. So the only reason something can't be done is because you're not doing it. So life, doesn't get better by chance. Life gets better by change. I don't convince anyone to do what I do. I mean, it's money, travel, wellness, and freedom we're talking about here. So seriously, that's like me asking you, hey, can you live? So, if you see an opportunity for yourself, welcome to the team, welcome to the family, welcome to the best decision you'll ever make. And just go ahead and hit the Show Me More button right below, put in your info, and get back to the person who invited you here. That's it.
Awesome. Thanks, Brian. Thanks for hanging out. It's always a pleasure. Anthony! Anthony!
I just want to make this simple, guys. If you can't tell, if you don't tell by now, we're on the cutting edge. I mean, we've done all the work has been done. We're at the cutting edge, like Jen said, man. Just get in this car, man, this Ferrari that we got going here, and drive it, man, because things are going to change for a lot of people. People that get engaged in this, what we're doing here. There's no way you cannot fail. I mean, you will not fail. There's no way. That's all I said. Just click the access button, get inside with us, start having fun with us. We're having fun. This thing is there waiting. It's just a little bit of time that we're gonna put into it. Before you know it, you're gonna. I tell you, just get inside. Just get inside and have some fun with it. That's all. That's all I have.
All right. Thanks, Ann, for hanging out with us. Jose, close it on out.
I'm just going to chime in on what Anthony said. Best analogy I can use that comes up to mind is a Ferrari or a Lambo or one of those exotic supercars. They look slick, they look cool, and they're very, very fast. Okay, and those type of cars, they don't choose the drivers and say, well, you're cool, I'm going to go fast for you, and you're old, you're like your grandma, I'm going to go slow for you. The car doesn't think for itself. It doesn't say nothing. It doesn't do that. And your religious beliefs, it doesn't discriminate. Anybody who sits down and hits the start engine and hits the gas pedal and they press on it, that's going to take off like a rocket. It doesn't care if you're black, white, Hispanic, Latino, fat, white, skinny, beautiful, ugly. It doesn't care. You hit the gas pedal, it's going to ride into the sunset, man. It's going to go like a rocket. And that's basically what the system is. It really doesn't discriminate who you are. You get in this thing and you follow the system. You hit the gas pedal and you're gonna go. You're gonna start making some money with us. And that's all that is, man. That's just that simple. McDonald's has a system. They sell the best burgers. I mean, the worst burgers on the planet. Okay, and but it's not the burgers that they're selling. It's the system that sells the burgers or the chicken or the salad or whatever. It doesn't matter because the system works. And that's what, I always said, dude, if you can get me a system, I'll sell manure, horse manure that stinks, and take it and sell it, because there are people that buy it. They buy it to fertilize the ground in farms and stuff like that. They need it. Okay, a stinky job. It smells bad, but it pays, man. All right? And if I can find a system that pays me to hold manure somewhere, I'll take it. I'll do it because I don't care. It's all about the money. It's all about making a living. And that's what the system does. It really, you can sell crap if you want to. Plug crap into it. People want to buy crap, they'll buy it. And it really doesn't matter. So that's all I got to say. I'm sorry I had to use a vulgar example there, but it's all about the system, and people always forget about that. And I want to invigorate that to the people who are watching. All right, it really doesn't matter what you want to sell, what opportunity you want to plug in. The system works. So that's all I got to say. Like Brian said earlier, click the link below, Show Me More button. and get back to the person who showed you this Hangout and get yourself started with them and get yourself in the system. All right, you got the support, you got the community, you got the love, you got all of us in here in this panel, and you got a bunch of other people that are in the community as well that are willing to help you. So that's all I got to say, guys.
Awesome. Thanks, Jose. Thanks for hanging out with you. Brucey Bruce, take it on home, bud. Closing
Yeah,
on.
all right, thanks, man. I'm gonna be short and sweet. Everybody said it all. I can't say any more. I'm just, gonna let everybody know I'm gonna be underground for another few days, finishing up that system. So, if I'm not around, that's why I'm working for you guys. But I do want to thank everybody for joining us. I want to thank all you guys and gal on the panel for joining us tonight. We appreciate you guys, and we appreciate everybody, all the members out there. Give a shout out to all the members supporting everybody in the community and supporting everybody in this chat below the Hangout video. We couldn't do it without you guys. And thank everybody that's taking a look at XLN, and decided to join us tonight to see what we're all about.
Awesome, thanks, guys. I'm not going into anything. I gave myself a headache, so I'm just going to end it. Get back to the person who invited you here tonight. If they have the XLN system, the Show Me More button will work. If they don't have the XLN system, then make sure you get back to them, however they invited you here, and get more information about joining us. Okay, and make sure they get you in our Facebook group. They have to add you. So. Until next Monday night, we do these every Monday night, 8:30. Guys, have a great week, and we'll speak to you real soon. Bye for now.
Night.